Hi everyone and welcome to Salesforce FAQs. So today in this video we will learn how to display child account contacts using a Salesforce screen flow. So this screen flow allows user to view the child account's contact on the parent account record page. So first let me show you a demo screen flow that I have created through which we can display the child account contacts on the parent account record page. So this is the screen flow I have created through which we can display the contact records of the child account record on the parent account record page. So by displaying the child account contacts on the parent record page, we mean that, for example, I will show you from accounts. So for example, I have the account Edge Communication, and Edge Communication have the parent account that is Delphi Chemicals. So with this screen flow on the Delphi Chemicals, we can display the contact records that were there in the Edge Communication. So this is what we are going to do in this screen flow. So I will take you back to the flow canvas. So here first we need to fetch the child account. So for that we have used the get record element, and after this we have added a loop element. So for example, a account may be having multiple child accounts. So for that we have added a loop element. It will iterate on the child accounts and it will collect the IDs of the child accounts in a collection, and after that we will fetch the contacts using the ID that we have stored in the assignment collection, and then using the screen element we are going to display all the contact records that were fetched from the child accounts. So let's see how we can create this flow, and before creating the flow I will just take few seconds to introduce our newly launched Salesforce admin course. So first let me show you the course content, then we will continue to the topic. So this is our newly launched the Salesforce admin course, and I will also mention the course link in the description from where you can access and view the course. So we have designed this course specifically for the beginners and the people who want to learn the admin part. So in this course you are going to get more than 50 hours of video content including PDFs and solution. And for this course, we have covered every module in depth. You can see these are the modules that we have covered in this course, that is Introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce Navigation and Setup. So in the modules, you can see the table of content so that you will have an idea what are the topics that we have covered in this admin course. And we have covered this course in 10 modules. So it will take you around 2 to 3 months to complete this whole course. And when it comes to the pricing, we have kept it $199 for the lifetime access. So once you purchase this course, you are going to get lifetime access for this course. So this was all about the course, and now let's move back. So right now I'm in the flow setup window, and here to create a new flow, we will first click on the new flow button, and here select the option start from scratch and then click next. So in this example, we are going to create a screen flow. So select screen flow and then click create. So here in the flow, first we are going to create a resource that will store the ID of the current account record on which the screen flow will be deployed. So for that, you have to click on the toggle icon over here and select new resource. So here the resource type is going to be variable, and here the API name will be record ID. And after this, select the data type as text, and then select option available for input for the testing purpose and click done. So now we are going to add the get record elements to get the child accounts. So here I have added the get record element and I will label it as get child accounts, and the API name here will be autofilled. So here we have to select the object. So object here is going to be account, and after this we have to select the condition. So condition will be that the parent ID will be equals to the record ID. So it is the variable that we have created. So this record ID will get the ID of the current account record. And here select the option all records because we want to fetch all the child accounts. And here in the field how to store the record data, choose fields and Salesforce do the rest. So here the get account component will give us a collection of record, but we can't use that as an operator to get the contact ID. So for that we will create a loop that will return a variable in the text collection, and for that we again need to create a resource. So here I will again click on the new resource, and the resource type here is going to be variable, and the API name I am going to enter over here is account IDs, and then select the data type as text. So we are going to get a collection of records. So we have to enable the checkbox allow multiple values and then click on the done button. And after this, we will add a loop element to the flow. So here select loop element. So I'm going to label it as loop in account, and the API name will be out of field. So here we have to select the collection variable. So the collection variable will be the resource that we have created, that is the collection variable resource. So it will store the ID of the accounts, child accounts that we have fetched in the get record element. So here select account from get child accounts, and after this we need to add an assignment element. So this assignment element will assign the ID to the text collection. So I'm going to name it as add ID to text collection, and here in the variable we will select the variable account IDs, and the operator will be add because it will keep adding the IDs that will be fetched from the loop, and the value will be current item from loop account ID. So with this we have got the collection of child account records along with their IDs, and using the IDs of those child accounts we will fetch the contact of those child accounts. So for that again we will add a get record element to the flow. So here I've entered the label as get contacts, and the API name here will be out of field, and the object here is going to be the contact. And in the condition requirement we have to select account ID, and the operator will be in, and here select the account IDs. So if the account ID is in the variable collection variable account IDs, then it will return all the contacts match with the account IDs that are there in the collection. So here we will close this also. And now at the last, to display the fetched contacts, we will add a screen element. And here select all records also because it will be a collection. So here we have to select all records and close it. So at last, to display the child account contacts, we will add a screen element to the flow, and we will label it as display child account contacts, and the API name will be out of field. And here enter the API name for the data table as well, account contacts, and here select the source collection as contact from get contacts. And now to display the information related to the child account contacts, we will add columns to the data table. So for that, click on configure columns, and here we will add the columns. So the first column will be first name, and in the same way I will add more columns, and the next one is going to be last name, and after this I will add account ID column also, and then click done. So with this the data table is completed, that will display the contacts of the child account, and here click on the done button. So with this we have completed the screen flow that is going to display the contact of the child account, and at last we will save the flow, and here enter the flow label. So it will be display child account contacts, and here the flow API name will be auto filled. So here click save, and before activating the flow you should always test the flow. So to test the flow we will click on the debug button, and here we have to enter the record ID. So in this I will enter the record ID of the parent account. So here the account edge communication is having Delphi Chemicals as the parent account. So we will take the ID of the Delphi Chemical, and then I will go to the debug window and here the record ID, and then click run button. So here you can see all the contacts from the child account. So as you can see, Rose, Sin, Jen, Test and John. So here I've entered the account ID from the Delphi Chemicals, and on the screen flow we were able to see the contacts from the edge communication. So these were the records that were displayed using the ID of the parent account record. So this is how you can display the child account contacts in Salesforce using the screen flow. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share and subscribe us, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.